But yeah, so that's I said all that to say like that's from that era. The love is really unfiltered. Like when they mess with you and they say and they
hard body.
Remember when I say like the real relationship is that's the currency.
It's currency.
That's
priceless.
what the real currency is. You know what I mean?
Real talk.
And that's what happened with you and Big Pac. You touched them in a way with your brand, and they gave you the forward with how they responded, which was like something you can't. It's priceless.
Thank you.
It's priceless. So yeah, I get it. So before we move on to the next question, I like the story of the Fugees. So the Fugees were one of many old dirty bastard. Rest in peace. He's one of my favorite out of Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If not.
Yeah, my
mean?
closest next to
Ghost and Ray?
I'd say Ghost. Ray was always been chill. Yeah. Meth is really
I've
chill.
never,
Jizz is good too. Yeah. Like they're all good.
You already know. This is the
I've
Wu.
met all of Wu, all at
Wu.
one time. So many times.
Salute to the Wu.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Salute to the Wu. So yeah, tell us about Fugees.
Fugees, first time meeting Praz, Clef, and Lauren. They actually walking by my store. Like,
Yo, you know, Praz is about to do 20 years.
Yeah,
it's crazy, madness.
Prayers.
The story is crazy.
Yeah.
Anyways, go ahead.
And I saw them, and I'm like, "Yo, come here," and then we got to talking. I'm like, "Yeah, we're the Fugees." I'm like, "What?" You know what I mean? And so I remember.
So you didn't know there was a Fugees?
No, I knew, but they were brand new still.
Okay,
right?
okay.
So we were vibing. So I remember Lauren's just standing at like in my inside of my store. She gives me her connect. You know what I mean? And so
this after you chilled with them the whole day.
We went to the show. So their show was at the Opera House with Ben Harper, Disposable Heroes of Hypocrisy, and so Disposable Heroes of Hypocrisy and Ben Harper were the opening acts for Fugees, and Clef came out playing No Woman No Cry on the guitar, and they're all wearing 100 Miles. They're all performing in my in my clothing.
Do you have footage of this?
I would. Back then we didn't have no cell phones. We didn't have
my God.
We didn't have none
this
of that.
This is what I'm
stuff.
saying. We got to go the cartoon route when it comes to the
we didn't have none of that technology that we have today's, and
so they were rocking it on the stage.
Yeah, they were rocking it, and my artist at the time, my airbrush artist, he had a little too much to drink, and he was with Thrust from CKLN, and they
the MC?
Yeah, MC Thrust.
Salute to Thrust.
So I was backstage chilling with Clef, smoking cigars and drinking amaretto because they had introduced me to amaretto.
Okay.
And they're like, "This is what you when you're smoking, this is what you drink because it complements each other."
Okay.
Right?
They're giving you the 1-2.
Yeah, they gave me the 1-2s, and Lauren had given me her number and said, "Yo, holler at me anytime." Like in terms of just friends.
Yeah. So you guys, I hope you guys know who Lauryn Hill is. Like at this age to be getting Lauryn Hill's number.
Yeah.
Tell them what you did with the number, fam.
I called her every day. I called her.
I was like, I would have done the same thing.
And I said, "Do you know who this is?" And she'd be like, "Yeah, it's Garie. You just called me like 5 minutes ago."
Yo,
I was like,
you fanned out.
Yeah, I was fanned out. Crazy back then.
Yo. Come on, Lauryn Hill. Come on.
It was a culture. So
I don't blame you, fam. Yeah. Like, you couldn't talk to me on the
very
ends.
Nice lady.
Nobody could talk to me on the ends after that, fam.
True.
No
real
guy.
Talk, real talk.
No guy could talk to me on the ends, fam.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, yo. Anyone ever like dissed or not wear the gear that you sent it to, or you wanted them to wear it?
Anybody dissed?
Yeah, like basically was like, yo, I'm not wearing that.
No, not really.
Yeah?
No.
Yes.
I think we make something for everyone, and if you didn't wear it, it wasn't meant for you. Okay. You know what I mean? Or else you don't know the realness of the brand and what we represent.
So basically, nobody really ever said no and no.
No.
Okay.
No, the only one that we were unfortunate not to get the blessing of wearing our stuff, but we had sent out a package. It was Nipsey Hussle.
Okay.
So,
but he has his own brand, so which is understandable.
No, it wasn't even. It wasn't a fact of not wearing it, just because of what happened and with him passing too soon.
Okay.
Right, we sent him out a package, and we never got to.
He never got to.
Yeah, get to wear it, but he was a real one. So shout out Nipsey Hussle and the whole marathon clothing.
For sure. Were you ever intimidated coming up in that era of all these other brands, urban brands, like that we mentioned, Cross Colors, Carcanine, Maurice Malone?
No. More inspired.
Okay.
More inspiration.
I like the way you switched that.
Yeah, more inspiration.
You were intimidated, you were inspired.
Yeah, it seeing other brands, and even today, pushes me harder, and makes me get more serious on my craft, and
yeah, because there's a million clothing lines and souvenir stuff now. No, there's a lot.
Yeah.
I even have my own little thing. Like I talk to you about helping me, you know, make people want to. You know what I mean?
And we've had this concept. One of my guys years ago, from we started, we always said that we never look like anything else will always make us look better. Like, so we always look at it like the more that these guys are trying to separate. It separates you from the crowd, right? And so you could see when you see somebody that's trying to be a brand or do the clothing thing versus an established brand like ourselves, whereas when you look, you see all types of...
you have you have socks, you have hats, you have khaki.
And multiple of everything.
Like, it's just multiple. Endless.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, bro.
So we always have this concept of, you know, the others will make you look better. So that's why we always encourage more. So we look better.
Yeah, I get it. Can you touch on how important the internet would have been for you, for your brand, if you had a platform when you started?
Oh man.
Because I know.
Case closed.
These guys take it for granted, like, oh yeah, you can just go on social media and do stuff.
Yeah, case closed.
Based on what your thought process was, and the technology that we have now, oh my God.
Yeah, I would have been a multi right now.
No problem.
Yeah, I think a lot of the credit that...
So you were ahead of your time, basically.
I think a lot of the credit that they give other people from our city, they would really know that our credentials are very strong for the history.
It's cemented.
You know what I mean? Of what we've done. So to put Toronto on the global scene, right, in terms of music, arts, and culture and fashion. So we were doing that from the 90s, you know, and, you know, speed it up now that you see many rap artists coming out of our city. At that time,
did you get forward from them?
Well, we've seen, you know, Drizzy, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Drake, you know what I'm saying, and the whole OVO crew, for showing the love, and, you know, Ghetto Concept back in the day, Dream Warriors, Maestro. Shout out Maestro, love you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Maestro, we still gotta sit down, you know.
Right.
This man that was supposed to link me from time, and I kept on getting soon.
Yeah.
Eventually, I just kept on moving. I kept it moving. Yo, fam, whenever you're ready, yo, the policy's still there for you.
You know what I mean? So a lot of them have shown love. So. It's been nothing but, you know, positive vibes and you know, God blessings, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I remember he was telling me a story about being at a recent video shoot, and with the way these youths now are with their little politics, he tried to go live, you know, just to promote, like as a man would promote this stuff. And they made it a big deal because they're like, oh, yo, you can't drop our location.
Yeah.
These youths need to chill, yo. They ain't that serious. What are you guys beefing for? Like, are you serious, fam? I feel like, man, them just don't like life, yo.
Yeah, I think nowadays it's...
Like, what do you have to say about those youths? Like, you talking about all these legends, you know what I mean? You know, we lost Big and Pac through violence, but it's such a commonplace now with the whole hip hop scene.